The sniper almost put a bullet to my head. Now, did I accept that? You think I said, okay, sniper, hey, hands up, come and put a bullet to my head? No, I didn't do that. Same thing with you. When you accept, it doesn't mean that now you're going to say, okay, whatever it is that is coming to my life right now, I'm accepting, I'm giving up. Okay, let's just put our hands up and give up. Or it doesn't mean that also you'll deny reality. Because if you'll just give up or deny reality, it's not that acceptance won't take you to personal growth. It's that type of acceptance of giving up and denying reality will not only, like I said, not take you to personal growth, will actually take you towards destruction, and you'll be just crashing down. So there's a really important thing you need to understand. When we speak about acceptance, it's a whole different type of acceptance. And when you do that type of acceptance, you'll see how it helps your personal growth, and not only your personal growth, also the people surrounding you. A few months ago, a little bit more than that, we were called for a certain operation. We were going behind enemy lines, and we were the first platoon to go in. And before we went in, now I'm laughing, but it wasn't that funny. Well, we're also laughing because either we laugh or we're just scared that we're going to get a bullet to our head. But we knew that there are a lot of snipers over there. They were shooting at us, snipers, missiles, everything, all the terrorists. And when you're the first platoon to go in, even though you go at night, you know that the chances of you getting hit are much higher. So we started a walk, and eventually daylight came up. And as we're walking and they're shooting over there, and you know that there are snipers, like you're coming towards, towards the first houses, and you know there are snipers there. And then I'm walking, and I'm like, wow, I'm walking. There are snipers, trying to shoot at us. And of course, we also have our artillery, we have Air Force, but they're still trying to shoot at us. And I was like, the chance of them hitting me now in my head, my helmet, are pretty high. And so did I just say, okay, you know what, they're pretty high, I'll stay in my place. You could stop the artillery, you could stop Air Force, just let them shoot? No, I didn't I didn't put my hands up, okay, shoot. No, I did the best I can. I accepted what's happening right now in front of me. But I also accepted that I might get a bullet to my head in just a second and die. And I believe that we're spiritual beings having a human experience, and basically I'll be finishing my experience over here and moving on. So all of a sudden, I had this, something in me was more relaxed. I did talk to God, and I said, listen, if you decide to end my mission over here, so I prefer it won't be with too much pain. But I understood that, okay, I might get a bullet to my head from the sniper and I'll die. Maybe yes, maybe no, I have no clue, but I'll do the best I can that it won't happen. So I did whatever I can that it won't happen. We won't go into details. But the same thing with you in life. It could happen in many different things in life. Now, you might tell yourself, well, yeah, you're talking about war, you're talking about snipers. That's not something I have in my backyard. Well, first, thank God for that you don't have terrorists in your backyard. And if yes, do the best to stay safe. But no, I'm not only talking about terrorists, I'm talking about life. I'm talking about your life, my life, everyday life, okay? When you're in a certain situation in life, if you want to grow and to turn that challenge into opportunity, okay? If you want to turn that base ground into your stepping stone and move forward in life, you need to have you could do whatever you want, but I recommend you have a different approach of acceptance. Now, I spoke lately to a friend, and I spoke to her about acceptance, something about her current reality. And she was like, what, acceptance? Are you crazy? Why should I accept? I don't want to accept. And I said, okay, do whatever you want. I'm not your boss. But I asked her, are you happy now? Are you calm? Are you relaxed? No, this shouldn't happen this way. It should happen a different way. And I'm like, okay, so why not accept? And then she went back to the same thing. Why should I accept it? I said, accepting, again, doesn't mean giving up. It doesn't mean that you're putting your hands up and you're denying reality. There's a certain reality right now, you need to deal with it for sure. But are you going to deal with it through a mindset, through a state of being, of acceptance, that there's a much larger picture than you, and whatever is happening, okay, accept it. Now go do what you gotta do. And basically, number one is, before you do something, first choose a state of being. Let's put the war aside for a second. I'll go back a few months, and also I was at work, I was supposed to get a certain position. And I was sure I'm going to get that position, okay? Maybe it happened to you in your job. Maybe it's a certain conversation you had with your partner that you thought something's going to happen and it didn't happen your way. Maybe it's in many different areas in life, okay? You were expecting something, it didn't work, and now you're not accepting it. So it's really nice to talk about acceptance. Don't think that I said, oh, okay, nice, I didn't get it, I accept it. Oh no, believe me not, I wasn't accepting it all. And I was working, on resistance to reality, like full power. Like, what? How could that be? I was supposed to get that position. Like in my mind, I was like, something over here is not going right. It can't be this way. And I was far away from acceptance, okay? Far away. Now, when something like that happens, my energy doesn't go up, it goes down, okay? It crashes, and I was angry, I wasn't feeling good. All that because I thought I was supposed to get a certain position. I didn't get it. It sounded because some type of ego, I'll say some ego game from the boss. But I was really not accepting, okay? And then I told myself, wait, one second. Let's accept reality now. When I was accepting, I wasn't saying, you know what, okay, that position, I couldn't care less, like, it's all good. No. When I accepted it and meant, you know what, this is what happened right now. It happened, okay? It's the best thing it can be. Why? Because it happened. If it happened, it should have happened. Again, why? Because it happened already. So I accepted the fact that it happened. Okay, right now, they didn't want to give me that position. Period. I accepted reality. I'm fine with what is right now. In terms of fine inside, okay? I'll still be choosing a state of being that would serve me, whether it's calm, happiness, gratitude. At the same time, after I do that, then I move to step number 2. Step number 2 is, okay, what can I do? But you know what? Before step number 2, there's step number 1.5. And that is accepting. Okay, in this case, it's I was giving you a story about my job, or a sniper that almost put a bullet to my head. But before you accept, okay, this is really important. Don't deny reality. If it's something painful, feel the pain. Each person according to what they go through in life. Before the acceptance, there's the part that you feel whatever you're going through. You don't deny reality. Okay, feel it, go through it. Eventually, detach from the feelings that you stay in there that don't serve you. Okay. In the beginning, you won't be able to do that if you're going through something really hard. Okay? If someone just now lost their son, you can't tell them, oh, accept. It probably won't happen. But later on, they'll say, okay, well, I'm accepting this as reality. I'm grateful for the fact they were our son for, 1, 2, 3, 5, 20, 50, 60, 80 years. And now, what can I learn from that person? And what can I do for my life that it would still shine light also for me and for the people surrounding you? So again, I spoke now about death, but you could take it to anything in life. So accept whatever it is right here, right now in front of you. Accept means that you're going to feel the feeling. If it's painful, go through the pain. But then if you see that it's staying with you, with time, tell yourself, okay, let's say you feel that you're a victim. Does that serve you? No, not really, it doesn't. So you understand, okay, it's not serving me. Let's zoom out. And now say, okay, I'm not a victim. I see this victim mindset running in my mind, okay, in here, but I'm not. So what can I do to make my life better? So after you accepted reality, which is amazing, step number 2 is ask yourself, okay, what can I do from this mindset? So in my case, with the boss, I made a few phone calls that, I was focusing on the next step. I made a few phone calls that first I wanted to understand the situation. And I did a few moves that can, change that decision, and maybe I will get back to that position. But what I told to myself is I have no control of the result at the end. I do have control of what I'm going to do right now. So I will do the best I can in order to improve my state being right now, and then also get that position that I want, okay? And again, it's in anything in life. Do the best you can right now, right here, yeah? Don't think, 2 million steps ahead. But then, doesn't matter what happens, accept, okay? Why? Because it happened. Now, if I get the position, amazing. If not, I won't say, hey, how fun, I didn't get the position. No, I won't go start dancing, okay? I'll probably, the first few seconds, I won't be happy. But then, I'll accept, and I'll change my mindset to one that serves me and the people around me. Now, you need to understand, when you let outside, I'll be careful with my words, but when you let people from the outside, I'll say it that way, control the way you feel, you're basically tied in jail, okay? Why are you tied in jail? Because all of your life is dependent on someone else. So, for example, in my case, if now I let the boss basically control the way I feel by him giving me that position or not, so I'm basically I'm his prison, because if he decides to give me that position, amazing. If not, I'll feel like crap. So you need to understand whatever it is you're going through in life. When you accept what you're going through, you'll be able to see a clearer picture, okay? Because when you work through resistance, things explode. When things explode, you don't have the coherence to make the right move. So whatever it is you're going through in life, whether it's a certain goal you have and it's not working your way, whether it's in your partnership, whether it's in business, whether if you're in a war, whatever it is that you're going through right now, you might have expected it to go a certain way, okay? It didn't go that way. Deep breath, accept reality. If you need, feel the feeling. Now, after that, do the best you can in order to change whatever it is that you think should happen. But again, from a place that whatever it is that happens, you accept, okay? So choose a state of being that serves you. Now, there are many different things you can do. You could go exercise, if you go do things that you like that help you feel better, but we won't go into all that now. Mainly want you to accept reality. Again, not accept give up, not accept, I'm done. Accept means this is what happened, I accept it. I'm not going to put myself in prison into someone else's decisions, and I'll do the best I can now to change whatever I think I can, and whatever will happen after that, I'll take the next step. And then the next step, okay? Because when you work out from resistance, okay, you try to do things out of resistance, the only one that is losing and suffering is you. When you try and you do the best you can, and then you let go, and you understand, by the way, you won't always be able to accept. Why? Because we're human beings. There will be times that, like we said first at the beginning, it's not the time now to accept, okay? You're going through pain, don't say, okay, I'm fine with the pain. No, it's hurting. But after a certain time, okay, now you let it go, you accept, you feel the feeling, and then you move on. So same thing with you. After you do that, continue. Now when you continue, again, remember, you're not in charge of the end result. You can't. There are so many things in the world that can happen. You're focused on what? You might be thinking, okay, he's probably going to say right now. Well, you're right. Yeah, the only thing you can focus on and is in your control is right now, and it's your state of being. So choose a mindset, choose a state of being that serves you, okay? And understand there'll be times that you won't be able to accept because it's too hard, so accept that also. And then go back to acceptance, maybe wait a day and then accept. When you do that, you'll see that you have a much better life, okay? Because when you go through life and you act, you choose a state of being, you do whatever it is you need to do, but out of a state of acceptance and out of resistance, your life becomes much better, much more happy. When you do that, okay, you come into life out of a place of acceptance, you make your life much better, and not only your life, also the life of the people you care about becomes much better, because you become more relaxed, you become happier, it basically helps your personal growth, and like I said, not only yours, also the people surrounding you.